In the Body Life Skills program, we often make reference to this book, Who Sank the Boat, that has been written by Pamela Allen. What Pamela talks about in this particular book is that there's a boat and there's 5 animals who all decide to go for a row. There's a cow, a donkey, a sheep, a pig, and a little tiny mouse. And the question throughout the book is who sank the boat? So we won't read the story, but we'll talk about how it relates to the Body Life Skills program. So it starts off with a boat, and this boat, when it's empty, is very light. And the boat that's empty and light is very easy to row and very easy to navigate through life. Equally, this boat represents our body. And when our body is not held down or weighed down with hurts or triggers or aspects of life that we find difficult and challenging, our body also is very light. And when our body is light, it's very easy to navigate through life, and it's very easy to be us at code blue. But as the book goes ahead, as I mentioned, there's the cow, the donkey, the sheep, the pig, and the little tiny mouse. And they all start to go rowing together. The first one that hops in the boat is the cow, the biggest trigger, the biggest challenge. But it's not the cow that sinks the boat. But if we're talking about our body on the behaviour scale, our body is now at code green. Yeah, so we're now higher than blue, we're a little bit less light than what we were previously, and we're starting to feel a little bit heavier and a little bit weighed down, but not massively, just a little bit. So we're at code green. Then we have a donkey, the next aspect of life to hop in our boat, the next trigger, the next challenge, or what I call is the next smash picture, the next part of life that hasn't gone the way that we wanted it to go. So that donkey, you can see the boat's now getting much lower in the water. So the boat now is at code yellow, so it's a lot more heavier than what it was before. But we haven't actually sunk. We actually haven't had the meltdown yet. Then we have the pig, another trigger, another challenge, another part of life that we don't feel completely equipped to respond to. And you can see it's taking the boat lower in the water even still. Now, at this stage, we're at the bottom of code orange. Yeah, the heaviness in our body is a lot more intense. And then we have a sheep, another trigger, another challenge. And you can see now the boat's getting much heavier. As one of my clients described to me at this point, they're on the bar between orange and red. It's like they're just holding on, but not yet had the meltdown. So the body now is just feeling completely weighed down and finding life a lot more effort, requires a lot more effort to be able to navigate through life. And then we have a tiny little mouse, the smallest of all. And it's often the mouse that causes the meltdown. But is it the mouse? The reality is it's not just the mouse that causes the meltdown, but the collection of all of them together. Yeah, so when previously I've spoken about the historical aspects of life, the current aspects of life, and the future aspects of life, the cow, the donkey, the sheep, the pig are all the historical parts of life that have contributed to where the person is on the scale. And the mouse is the current part of life, the final trigger to take the person to code red. So when we're looking at truly healing the body or truly getting the person back to their state of code blue, it's actually about investigating, examining, supporting the person to deal with the cow, the donkey, the sheep, the pig, and the little tiny mouse. We take life as a whole and incorporate the whole part of life and everything that person has ever experienced to support them to feel more equipped to respond to whatever is in front of them.